this Sunday afternoon. Last point scoring game, went for 49 in the come-behind win in the Mile High City as Embiid slips inside.
And Devin has had some big games against Philadelphia, too.
Here is Harden as he and Embiid have worked together seamlessly already as Embiid rumbles down the lane. It was Paul trying to set up in the paint to get the charging call.
Let that one go, man.
7 feet, they list him at 280, but I'm guessing you could throw a couple of more biscuits in there and call it even 300. Deep three on the way for Book. Splash down. He got that win without Joel Embiid as Doc Rivers electing to give his big man a breather. Paul splits the double, drops it off to D.A., who punches the ticket.
I mean, that was like pinpoint.
But he misses 15 games, 5 weeks, and he comes back and instantly delivers a maestro-like double-double.
Well, and here's why, K-Ray. He wasn't rushed back.
That was one of the keys, and obviously Harden was not there yet, but that was one of the keys for the Suns in the cover behind is Harris, who has been shooting the three-ball well of late, especially on catch-and-shoot three. He would have been able to get by pretty much anybody in front of him with that left hand.
Anybody, and he's trying to draw a foul on Devin as well.
Book on the recatch, puts it up and in. And another hot start here from number one. Suns nearly forced the turnover. Thibault trying to save, gets it into the hands of Paul. Suns with numbers, 3-on-1 break. Booker on the scoop and score, giving the and one. Maybe he just forgotten left off recent history. Cam swings it out, open shooter, Booker. Bullseye. Georgie Niang out there on the floor, along with Danny Green, Beard. That three rattles up and in from Shake Milton.
Have to deal with that. And now he's winning, but it's still an issue. And that's part of the problem.
Embiid able to get into the chest of Biyombo and still get the finish. 4-point game here. Booker working on Milton. Gets by him. Step back. Hesitation. Raising up. Splash down.
He's going to get to the free throw line right away. So it has to be he and Harden. You got to be careful.
Yeah. And by the way, Philadelphia, the number one free throw shooting team in the league. They come in shooting 82%. Got a special elixir there.
Something he's done.
They've got a healing pool there in Philadelphia, apparently. Maxey on the drive, able to split the two Suns defenders and take it to the cup. Harris on the spin, takes it right to the cup, and Harris with a little flex for his Philadelphia teammates.
So they've pretty much gotten everything they wanted, and they've gotten good production off of the bench.
Here's Tobias Harris. He's gotten rolling, and he's a guy, as I said, he put up 30-plus points against the Suns there in Philadelphia.
They know on this end is where they get back in the ballgame. They got to get some shots.
Well, they trail by double digits in both of those road games. It's Danny Green chasing the loose ball, runs to the other side, and knocking down that triple.
The thought that he maybe rest him an extra minute. I think a lot of times that's fool's gold when you do that, because now it gives the other team an opportunity to go against a group of...
Embiid working baseline, missed pretty much everything. Hit the side of the backboard, up ahead to Crowder. Bounce pass to the streaking Bridges, who delivers the hammer. Timeout, Philly. Talked in the last couple of days just how special this 60-win team is. DA calls for it, gets it on the turnaround. Beautiful shot over Harden. 2-point game. He made that unbelievable pass the other night from across the floor, off the backboard into the hands of Bridges. As Thibault won't get it. And Embiid stays with it once, twice. It's an important 250 here for the Suns, trailing by 5. Step back three for Harden. Got it.
That should be an area where the Suns should be good. Underneath, I understand it could be an issue with Embiid. Long rebound should be there.
Embiid backing down. And then a late whistle. That's going to be charged on Crowder. That's going to be number 4 on Jay Crowder. Last week, Sacramento, as Paul on the dribble drive, gets it off the glass. Can't get the finish as Paul tripped up. He hits the deck, and he's looking back at Trey Maddox saying, where's the foul and whistle there? Embiid throws himself at 8. Won't get that whistle. Paul up ahead to Crowder. Sets, fires, connects. Suns by 2. Timeout, Philly.
Every possession, though, for the Suns this third quarter without fouling is a win.
Harden trying to get the angle on Crowder. Kicks it into the corner. Maxey for 3. Career best 26 straight in double figures. Back in December to March. As Paul gets to his sweet spot.
With his head moving. You taught to keep your head still and be erect. That guy there, boy.
Harris backing down on Booker. Book's got to be careful playing with 3 fouls.
Chris called to get Harden on him. That's the weak spot.
Slips a pass inside. DA delivers the hammer. Suns back in front by 1. And Harris on the rebound and 1.
It was just a bucket away, I think, from just really taking control.
Maxey slips a pass in traffic to Embiid.
What about rust if you don't play? I mean, there's a lot of things that can factor in.
Maxey, tough runner there over Paul. Because this is just his second game back. Booker on the drive, long finger roll. That was a beauty. Wow.
That particular play where he crashes into a guy, they're not giving that. They haven't given it all year.
Paul, little show and go. Doc Rivers barking at Scott Foster and Trey Maddox. Booker thought about shooting the three. Danny Green closing out. Book working the two-man game with Biyombo. Goes into that little crab dribble. Leans back. Giving the and one. Paul with a pass inside to Biyombo. Inside, he knows what to do with that.
Look at Chris Paul. Now, you're going to tell me Chris Paul did not have a shot? You know JaVale jumped up on that one, though.
Yeah, he did.
He's a great teammate.
He is the leader of the dog pound. Is Georges Niang able to slip that one up and in? First bucket of the afternoon for Georges Niang, averaging about 23 minutes per game. Paul with a runner off the glass. Sunday afternoon banking for the point guard. One thing with the trade and what it did is it limited or minimized their bench as Landry Shamet connects on the triple.
And I mean, and I'm glad he didn't today.
That lob a little short from Booker, was looking inside for Ayton. Up ahead to Maxey for three.
It's not easy throwing the ball over the top of Embiid. That's all.
Yeah. 3 of 5 from downtown for Book. Harden on the jump stop. Inside Embiid for the easy finger roll. He's got 31 to go along with his 12 rebounds. Bridges sees it opening. Try to bounce it back through traffic. Harris there for the steal. Up ahead to Maxey. He'll look for the triple again. He'll get the triple. Timeout Phoenix. 3-point game. Bridges with a handoff to Booker. Thought about the three. Works to his left. Tied up. Just has to lean back. Giving the free throw line extended jumper and giving the and one. Danny Green again. Back outside to Paul. 3 on the shot clock. DA on the roll. Looked like there was some contact there, but great concentration from the Suns big man. Best clutch team all season long. Paul. Bucket. And just a little glare over to the Philly bench. A 7-0 Phoenix run. August 19th, 2020. The bubble where it all began. Embiid on the back down.
It always have to be a surprise against great players that can pass the ball. And that's why it was effective.
Paul gets all the way into the paint. He was anticipating a defender that never came. He says, I guess I'll take the bucket.
How long?
5 weeks.
5 weeks.
15 games. Bridges with the steal. Keeps the dribble alive. Up ahead to Booker. Finds the trailing Ayton. Near corner 3 on the way from Crowder. Boom! Goes Boss Man. 9-9.